Hey, trick class, when I'm doing these parabola graphs, I'm looking at what variable is being squared to determine, does it open left, right, does it open up and down. So this thing is going to open either to the right or to the left, and the way that I determine which one is the number that's in front of the x on the other side in the parentheses. This is a positive number, so that means it is going to be one of these. It's going to open to the right. All right, let's plot the x and y axes really quick, and let's get the vertex right. So the vertex is determined by these numbers in here that are the shift off the origin. So remember, the origin is 0, 0. So now we're asking, all right, what would make this 0 for x? Well, we can see it's -1. So -1 would make that 0. What would make this 0? That would be +4. So that means my vertex is now 1 unit to the left and 4 units up. So there's 1 unit to the left and now 4 units up. Let's say that's. So there's my vertex. All right, and then I need to determine what is the value of a. Remember, the way these things work is y minus k squared equals 4a x minus h. So the number out in front of the x in the parentheses is just 4 here. So that means that a is going to be equal to 1. So that's what I need to multiply 4 by to get 4. So when a is positive like this, that means the focus is going to be 1 unit to the right of the vertex. Again, this opens left and right, so this is going to be 1 unit to the right. I'm going to do it in blue. So there's my focus. All right, 1 unit to the left, do that in green, that would be at -1, or sorry, -2. 1 unit to the left of this. Let me move that over a little. This is going to be the vertical line, that is the directrix. Right, so it's vertical when y is being squared. It's horizontal when x is being squared. All right, and then lastly, the latus rectum. The last 2 points I'm going to put on here. Again, I only have to pick one for the graphing the equation, but I plug in the focus into the equation, and I solve for y basically. But again, the easy thing is to go to your focus, and then whatever this number is, that's the total length of the latus rectum. But half of it is above the focus, half of it is below. So if I go 2 units up and then 2 units down, this will be at 2, this will be at 6, and those will be points that are on the graph of this parabola. So my parabola will leave the vertex away from the directrix in the direction of the focus, and it'll pass through these points on the latus rectum, continue on. All right, we're not plotting what the x-intercept is, we're not worried about that. We just want to plot those points on the latus rectum, one of the two, when we get to that part of the problem. All right, so one of the options is 0, 6, and the other one is 0, 2. We plot those points other than the vertex at -1, 4. All right, I can see the vertex in the equation. So it's the thing that makes the x parentheses 0, comma, the thing that makes the y parentheses 0. So there is my vertex. All right, my focus is 1 unit to the right of that. So that'll be 0, 4. And then my directrix is 1 unit to the left of that. So again, what's changing here is the x-coordinate. So 1 unit to the left of this would be -2. X equals is a vertical line. So x equals -2 is my directrix. Now we're going to plot it. So again, we're going to plot the vertex first when we get the horizontal tool here. Plot the vertex, so -1, +4. All right, and then our second point can be either of those 2 points on the latus rectum. We go over 1, because a is equal to 1 here. We go over 1. And then we go, the number in front of the x plus 1 in the parentheses is 4. Half of that is 2. We go up 2, right, or I could have gone down 2. Down 2 would have been 0, 2. So either one of those is fine. I just wanted you to see that I can plot it with either one. It doesn't matter if you do the upper point for the latus rectum or the lower point, as long as you get that second point on there.